you can't see that. Here is the exact same experiment done in Excel. So you've got 200 coins being flipped. I've colored the heads red and the tails blue. Every time I press the F9 button, it's going to flip the 200 coins again. Okay? There's 200 coins. 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 Okay? I'm going to hold it down. Let it do its thing. Now, what you might notice down here in this bottom table down here, it's keeping track of the proportion of heads and the proportion of tails. It's a little hard to look at up here as they're going by very quickly, yes? But what do you notice about the cumulative heads and tails proportions? What are they starting to do? Now they flutter in and flutter out, but as we hold this down, it's going to head towards 50-50. Now, at any given time, right now, 44-56 is not super close, is it? Okay, 53-47, that's almost exactly what it is right there at the cumulative. 51-40, 54, 46, 40, 52, 48. Sometimes they're very close, some 31, 39, 61. That's not close, that's not very close at all. So, but what's happening is they're beginning to center, if you will, on the 50-50. I'm going to let it go for a second. Check out these guys up here. How are they like or different from what you guys did on the board? How are they like or different what you guys did on the board? What do you see? What do you see? What do you see?
Well, a lot of tails grouped together and the heads are kind of grouped.
Look at this. Yep. You see like 5 tails in a row right here at the beginning. Look at all these heads in a row right here. There's 6 heads in a row. Is that 6 or 7? That's 7. 7. We've got 5 tails in a row down here. Let's hit it again. See if we see something. You see any kind of groupings here?
Yeah.
A whole bunch of heads right there. A whole bunch of heads. There's 6, and if you wrap around the corner, there's one over here, 7 again. Let's do it again. See any groupings here?
Yeah.
What does it appear Excel has maybe a little bit more than we have? Oh my God.
Oh.
How about here? A whole buttload of tails. But 50, right, so you get this whole buttload of tails, but it still rounds out the 50-50, which is interesting, yes? Okay, here we go again. See any runs here? Not quite as large in this one, huh? Not as large. Actually, I only see 4s and 3s. I don't see any. Anybody see anything bigger than 4? I don't see anything crazy there. How about here? There's a 5 followed by a 5. Trey, what are you seeing?
Well, is the big numbers on the far right, the 438 and the 490? Is that the amount of times that tails won over heads?
Yeah, right now that's the number of heads. This is the number of tails. This is the total number of times I've run it.
So that it would be pretty much right in the thinking if you're going to call tails every time.
Well, this isn't done yet.
Okay.
This still need you need to hold this thing down and let it run off to infinity. You see what just happened there? As soon as I touched it again, it went from 47 to 48. It's all.
Yeah.
What happens is it will even to 50-50 in time. And in time, the problem with in time is it's infinite time.
Yeah.
So you can't run the prediction. Now watch. Let me see what I'm getting at here, Trey. Let me shut this guy down and start it up again. I hate to hit save on that one because if I do, it ends up. So let's shrink it down so you can see it again. All right, let's start running it again. Here we go. Now it's even more exaggerated for tails. But again, it's starting to correct right there. You see the 43 and then 44, it's starting to creep back up. So the thing is, you can't predict what's going to happen and when. All you can predict is over time it's going to correct. That's the only thing you can. Does that make sense? And that's the problem. That's the problem with gambling is if you ever see you've been in Vegas and you see this person playing a one-arm bandit, they're playing a one-arm bandit, and it's not paying out, it's not paying out. All of a sudden this like line starts behind them, waiting for them to move, because they know as soon as they move that machine's hot, and they're going to jump on it and throw the little old lady off and start pulling the one-arm bandit because that machine is due. Well, that's like predicting what's going to happen right there in cell K3. It's heads right now, yeah? What's it going to be next? Let's change it. Let's change it to see a little bit better. Let's change that to highlighted yellow so it stands out. Oh, you can't see that. Oh, because it's conditional. That's right. I can't change it at all.
So, but the one unknown variable is time. You never know when that time is.
You never know what's going to happen. You just know all the time it's going to even out.
Yeah.
You just don't know. You don't know at what point you are right now. Predict what's in K3 next. You guys ready? In your minds, predict what's in K3. Don't in your minds. Don't say it out loud. Okay, who said tails? Roughly half of you. Roughly half of you. This is exactly what it should be. That's the problem with trying to bet on randomness, is that you can't, because it's random. That's the whole problem. It's not a guarantee. Bet it again. K3. Keep in your head, keep in your head. Who bet tails? Roughly half of you. Look at that. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. You're proving the point. So I think what I want to see here, and I'll start collecting this data with you after our little break now. What I'm noticing, every time I press F9 and getting reloads, there seems to be more what here in Excel on average than what's happening on the board with what you guys did. What seems to be happening more on Excel than with you guys? And maybe even the TI at this point. Do you see anything that's happening more up here than happened? And this one is pretty obvious here. Did we have any runs of like 7 long in ours? No. Take a look. What's the longest run that we had?
5, I think.
There's a 3, there's a 3. 3.
There's a 5 down here of tails.
Wait, hang on, let me grab a color. 5 on tails, where?
Down here on the bottom.
Second, far left.
Far left, right.
Oh, right here.
Oh,
That what you guys are seeing?
and there's another one.
There's another one down here.
Down that end,
5T.
second row. Oh,
Nine.
oh, I see it. Right there. Second, I'll flip my second from the bottom. Good. Anything like that elsewhere? Let's circle the TI's 5s. Did it have any? I don't see any 5s.
There's a H's right down here.
You see
Yeah,
them?
there we go.
Second row
Yeah.
Second row from the bottom.
from
yeah.
the bottom.
5
And
H's.
Oh!
Five
That H looks like a
3
T.
T's in.
Couldn't read my dad's handwriting. Good. So there's some 5 at a times, right? 5 at a times. Okay, good. Anything else 5s? How about 4s? We got any 4s? Not counting the 5s, because the 5s technically are 2 4s, aren't they? But we can ignore that. Lots of 4s. Let's get the 4s in red.
Top row, close to the end there.
Keep going, keep going.
Right,
Right
there.
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 You see 4 T's?
Yep. Middle
Right
row,
below
third
yours.
row down.
Next row.
Go to the middle of the board.
Stop.
Third.
There's 4 H's.
There's 4 T's right there in green.
Oh!
Oh, right
Oh,
there.
right.
Yeah.
Right here. You guys are doing like the
Go
full.
up though.
But go up,
Go
and there's
back to
also
that
another 4
last
T's.
There's 4 H's and 4 T's right in a row. Up, here,
Yep.
go right. Nope, down, go right.
Stop. Boom.
Four.
There we go.
And then go over
right
one
next
more.
And then
to
one
the
more?
T,
And then go over one more, and
and
there's
then
4 more.
there's 4 H's.
And then 4 T's
and then
again.
4
Uh-huh.
T's. And then down
Good.
below.
Down there's
And then
4
down the
T's.
And then to your left is
To
4
your right there.
H's. Right there is a
Right
4
there, go
T's.
back.
Uh-huh.
There's 5 T's actually.
Did we miss the 5 T's?
That's
That was
yeah.
the
5T.
The one
Oh,
you
that
just
is 5 T's.
circled.
You're right. We missed that one earlier. Orange in my pocket. That is a 5 T's, followed by 5 H's.
The color looks the same.
We'll get it. Take that out. There we go. Any more 4s?
Last row at the bottom. There's 4 T's in a row.
Right
Middle.
there.
Okay, good. Let's take 5. I'm going to go in there and circle all the 3s in a row. And then if seeing how time goes, I'll also get 2s and maybe 1s. And I want to kind of compare those to what's happening in Excel to see if there's any difference. Because this is curious. I'm curious to see how we stack up against technology. Let's take 5 though.